Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. This video I want to discuss what has happened on the market today or yesterday, depending on when you guys are watching this video. What was happening on the market and just kind of where we go from here with the market itself. And we just got a community team in season today in EFL. Let's go over both teams and some of the prices that we're seeing right now on the market with these cards. Right now, I believe some of them are a little low to the point where you can maybe buy overnight. Now, by the time you guys watch this video, though, it's going to be a little too late to probably get in on these cards. But I'm liking Thiago. I'm liking Casemiro. I'm liking Courtois. I'm liking Fernandinho. I'm liking Brandt a little bit as well, like 240. I'm liking some of these cards for overnight. But, again, the last few promos, we really have not been able to flip these cards overnight. They've actually gone lower. But some of these cards are getting low to the point where that's the lowest they've been so far. That's a little different than past promos as to why possibly they could go up a little bit overnight as there's no packs being ripped open. So that was the team that we got. I mean, I would say it's a little bit of a better team than I thought it would be. Felipe Anderson, Brandt's pretty good. Zaha looks really sick. Fernandinho looks pretty good. Godin, Piqué look usable. Courtois, Gomez looks absolutely incredible. Mukiele looks insane. Grimaldo looks really good. I think really cheap for his card. Like, I could see this card definitely being like 75 in the morning. I feel like he's a little too low. He's got a good nationality as his left back, and he has 93 sprint speed or 93 pace with 88 defending, 85 physical. I'd be surprised if that card didn't really go up overnight. The rest of these cards aren't really amazing. Simon's obviously one of the movers today on the market. I'll talk about Simon and Gomez on the market today, as well as Fernandinho. We can discuss a little bit as well. That was the community team of the season. Nothing too crazy there. And then the EFL one that came out, the big one was definitely Phillips. Now, Phillips' movement on the market today, this guy was extinct at 800k on PS, and he was like around here. So they don't wait. Hold on, let me show you guys. He was 800k right here, went all the way up to 1,089,000. And then he's gone down right back to, he even went down to a point of like 880, and now he's back up at 990. So this guy's been fluctuating a lot on the first night. People are kind of seeing like how low he's getting. I mean, his card looks absolutely phenomenal. The only knock, in my opinion, is the 3-star. But in general, that card's insane. I mean, he literally is Holland, without the weak foot and the skills. So that was the community and the EFL team of the seasons. Now, a couple movers that we saw today alongside that Phillips card is we saw Simon go up. So Simon at one point today, man, was like, I don't know if he ever hit 200k, but he was popping up a lot at 200. He's now currently 350 now. He hit a peak, but he went extinct at one point. Now he's at 350 at the moment, but he was extinct earlier today at 340. So buying this card at like less than 300, you were able to make like probably 100k a card, because you could have probably sold him around the 420 430 range on him. It just shows you like what happened today. It seemed like is like the first hour everyone opened their safe packs and the lightning rounds went in like a minute. Like, we couldn't even see the lightning rounds because they went so fast and the servers were so bad on the first hour today. Now if you look at the 100k pack, the pack probability is 16%. These team skins have been supplied a little bit too much, in my opinion, and that is the reason why, in my opinion, the market did not rise as much today, because these cards were cheap. If they weren't as cheap, you probably would have seen the market rise a lot more. It still went up. It took a little while. It really didn't go up until about 7 to 8 p.m. UK time. That's when you really started to see a rise on certain cards like gold metas. Like gold metas, Neymar went from 5. Okay, so here was his trade yesterday. He went from 530 all the way down to 500, back to 590, and then I don't know where he's selling at right now, but I'm assuming he's around 570. Yeah, it's about 570ish. So this guy's kind of fluctuated a lot. Mbappe went from 395 in the morning all the way to 440, and I believe he's back down now all the way to like 430ish. Yeah, 430 for Mbappe. Messi went up a lot. Messi was like as low as 520 this morning, and he went all the way to 570. I don't know if he's still there. He's up, yeah, he's about 575, 580 right now. So he's up a ton. The gold medal market did really, really well. And another market that also did well was FUT birthdays. Now let me show you guys the FUT birthday team, because they went up a good amount today, and it was like actually right off the rip, like it was right off the drop. They went up a good amount. Di Maria probably was one of the heaviest risers that I saw. He went from, I believe, like he went from like 690 in the morning all the way to like 790. He went up 100,000 coins. If you look at any of these cards, they went up a good amount. This guy went from 430 all the way to 470. Lasagna really hasn't got up too much. I think this tail card, where did this go today? Just looking at it, where did he go? Let's see. He went from like 320 at his lowest all the way up to a high of 390. So you saw the buying window on these FUT birthdays. They still have a lot of demand in this game. But I think with the FUT birthdays, guys, long term are not going to be that good of holds. They are going to lose value as more people get released into the game. You were safe to sell these cards Friday night, and I told a lot of people to sell these cards Friday night because community and EFL aren't going to bring out players that are really meta for cheap prices. But as team season goes on, you're going to start to see more people like these sort of cards, and it's going to take a demand away from them. So you should see these prices start to drop probably after Prem team of the season. Now, some of them obviously will stay up. Like, for example, Pogba may drop a little bit going into Prem team of the season. But if there's a midfielder in Prem that's not as good or doesn't get as good links, you'll probably see that card go up a little bit more. Gucci Headband was another card, the guys, that went up a lot today. He went about 120k from his lowest. Actually, even more. I think he went from, let me see. He's 147 at the moment. He was like as low as 133. So he's up like 140k right now. Look at how high this guy is. Right? He was 133 and went all the way out to 147. So he went up 140k today. A lot of demand on that card. Now, Havertz kind of rebounded a little bit here, but he was low today because of Brandt. And I had a feeling that Brandt could have made his card drop a little bit. He went all the way down to 227 at a point, and then he rebounded back to 260. He's been chilling around the 250, 260 range. But you saw like what happened. I guess like the overall market also did dip around the 6 p.m. today. If we look at Icons chat, I just called you guys chat. Again, I've been streaming way too much. Look at this. There was like a really big dip here. And then it's kind of gone up again. Now, let me look at the hourly for yesterday. If you guys see this right here, the 48.51, it went down like 2 points the overall market. And now it's back up a little bit to 50.7 where it kind of was earlier in the morning yesterday. Some of the icons still aren't that high. I was looking through some icon prices. Some are really good, but the lower tier icon market got killed a little bit today. I'm just looking at some of these cards going on bid and stuff like that. This guy just fluctuated between 830 and 930, and I don't think he got bought. Nah, he's going back down again. That Felipe Anderson's very rare, but I had to take, actually before we get into the icons, let me just show you guys like what we did today. I mean, we picked up this Nevid at 428. We picked up these Keens at like 205. We picked this guy up at 145. We picked this guy up at 103. We picked this guy up at 103 as well. These guys we got at 170s, but we had to break even on them. This Gerard we bought that at 210. So nothing crazy in the icon front. A lot of the special cards did well today. A lot of panic on the icon market, so the filters were working really good. Sold a shit ton of things overnight, which was really good. And still have another like 15 to 16 cards to sell at least. I have another Gerard here I bought him at 210. Got a couple of Aspasses here. A lot of Jesus cards. And then I bought some of these cards to flip overnight. Now, I don't think, guys, these cards are going to do that well. But I got these cards for like little undercuts. So I'm going to see if I can get like a 210 for a Casemiro. I'm going to hopefully get like those kind of prices for them. Ever since like Future Stars, you really haven't been able to make coins off of doing this sort of trading on the first night. This was kind of like the easiest way to trade last year, and because of all the supply that I think is coming onto the market, it has not allowed us to do well with the first night players. They're getting too much supply. What we saw today obviously was the first hour they were cheapest, those team of the season so far, and that could be a precursor to Premier League team of the season or any other team of the season. The first hour being the cheapest, then some of them that are really meta are going to rise up. So that in future team of seasons, if you study that trend, you might be able to capitalize on that. Now, like what I was saying about the icons, boys. Okay, Baby Gerard here, I believe is like What's he at right now? Mine's the cheapest at 225. Is it? Oh, I should not have sold. Oh, no. I hope mine doesn't sell. Okay, he's really high at the moment. Compared to where he was, he's really high. Yeah, he's 235. I need to get 230 for that. Yeah, I think he's going to sell. Fuck. Alright, I might list a little too low there. But other icons, like, they've just been getting killed recently. Like, I didn't even realize, like, I have gone away from icons a little bit over the last, like, week. But I didn't realize, like, how bad the market is for some of these cards. Like, Baby Ian Wright, who is, like, easily, like, 190 of 200. I mean, he's back at, like, 145. And I was seeing, like, undercuts of, like, 125, 130 today. I saw one at 101 as well. I was so close to buying it. But I choked in the last minute. If you look at the 87 card here, I think he's, like, 120. Like, he is super low. Like, 109 right there. Like, again, I feel like that is a card that I think is going to go up again. Because I just think, like, 85 pace, 89 shooting, I think it's just a little low for him. And the gap between his baby and his prime, or the baby and the, yeah, I actually might buy this, chat. I called you guys chat again. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy that. That's good for overnight. I'm looking at graphs right now, guys, and he was like 140, and he even hit a 127 on the rebound. So he just got a little low right there. And this is kind of like the beauty of just kind of going through the market and just seeing different icons. You know, it's a little easy to make some coins on a Friday night. Less people are on the market, and you find some good deals. But like I was saying, some of the baby icons in the middle really just didn't really rise too much today. I will expect the market to go up tomorrow morning. Like when you're watching this video, the market should rise a little bit. I do think the sell-off on the Premier League cards are going to be pretty big this Sunday and Monday. And then I think the market's going to go up a lot Thursday, next Friday night. Now, like I said earlier in the video, why cards didn't go up as much today is because the cards were very affordable, the new ones that came out. When new cards are affordable, it allows people to panic sell even more because they want to go and buy these new players because they're too affordable. They're always wanting to try out new cards. They have so much appeal compared to past players. That's why the market didn't go up as fast as you guys wanted it to possibly today. What ended up happening, obviously SPC Fighters got really low again today. I was getting a couple of Agueros at like 35 and under. I don't know where he went now, but guys, I'd probably be buying some SPC Fighters at sooner rather than later because I do think that we are going to be getting the Team of the Season guaranteed packs every Sunday and Tuesday. The Sunday is going to be the smaller league, which you'll probably see upwards of an 82 to an 84 squad, and then the guaranteed Team of the Season for the big league is going to be like an 86 to an 88 squad, depending on how valuable some of the cards are in this game. So stay on the lookout for that. SPC Fighters between 85s to 90s should rise. I think if you want to chance it tomorrow on Saturday during lightning rounds is the last time you could probably buy fighters, because at that point people are going to know that they're going to be going up and they're going to all buy into that. So look at that during lightning rounds tomorrow, in my opinion. Other than that, I mean, today we got a couple objectives, the Taram card, we got the English striker as well that we also got. Now, what they said about upgrades this year, they're only doing it for 24 hours, and honestly, I have a really big problem with that, because I'm somebody that literally grinded his ass off to get coins right after Fell birthday, and I'm going to be really pissed if I could only do SBCs for 24 hours. That kills the whole hype of Team of the Season. It's not what we want as a community. They know that. They absolutely know that we do not want that as a community. So I really hope they decide to change it. We had to kind of force their hand a little bit last year because they originally weren't going to actually put out upgrades. And then they came in and they were like, oh, did someone say upgrades? And then they released the wrong ones. But even so, I would take those over not, having only one day this year. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they do 81 pluses on other days and 80 plus player picks. I will take those as well. If they bring out the old Team of the Season upgrades alongside 80 pluses and 81 plus upgrade packs, I don't mind that. But if those are the only upgrades and that's going to be for one day only, I'm going to be really fuming, because Team of the Season, everyone's in quarantine right now. No one is doing anything else but playing this game. It's going to kill a lot of the hype that is surrounding this game at the moment. I mean, no one's going to be doing anything between Monday and Wednesday until Thursday rewards. So I really hope they decide to change that decision. That's really it for the first day of the market. I expect the market to rise into tomorrow, and I expect the market to be high probably till like tomorrow night, and then you'll start to see a little bit of a sell-off on icons and high tier specials. If you guys want to buy any gold meta card, you could probably wait till like Sunday night on the sell-off if you guys want to. I think with buying team of the seasons, my early hunch is going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday. Because the supply is so big, I don't think a lot of people are going to be waiting, or I think a lot of people are going to be waiting to save their packs for Prem on the Friday. So none of the packs will be getting ripped open, and only the team of the season elite picks and the elite team elite packs are going to be getting supplied on the market. So for me, I think that the team of the season so far cards, the community, should be lowest Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those 3 days, I'd say, because I think last year they were cheapest on the Monday, the day before the guaranteed came out, because people panic sold and they didn't want to get caught with any of their cards. So thank you guys for watching today. We'll talk more about that Tuesday market, what we can expect and stuff like that. Hope you guys did enjoy the video today. Make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.